Hello, everyone. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you here. How are you? Hello, Wendy. Hi,
Hello.
Luis. Hi. Hello, Anna. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. I see more people joining. Sienna. Okay, welcome, everyone. Hi, Sienna. Hi, Anna. Can see you now. Good to see you, ladies, here today. We are going to talk about the TTC, Transformational Travel Council, who we are, what we stand for, what we do. But first of all, I would like to get to know a little bit more about you. So if you want to share in the chat, feel free to connect between each other as well. I think this is a beautiful opportunity for networking. Usually people who come to our info sessions are like-minded from, the industry. So you have opportunities to, who knows what can come from here. So feel free to share your contact details. And I will also like to start with 20 seconds introduction, just who you are, what you are, where are you in the world? And if you have a business, if you want to mention what do you do as well. And I see Becky is also joining. So, well, I want to start. My name is Sonia. I'm the head of allies at the TTC. I am originally from Spain, but I live in Ireland. So let's hear from Jennifer and then Wendy. Can you hear me, ladies?
Hi, I hope you can hear me. I don't know if it got a little stuck. My name is Jennifer Corbeau, and I have a business called, I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I have a business called Spiral Path Journeys. It's a transformational travel business where I lead women's retreats in England. And I also have a women's solo travel coaching program called Spiral Path Soul Quests.
Similar that I love travel. I'm a digital nomad. So I really want to try to bring that experience that's been life-changing for me to other people. And so just trying to navigate how to bring that. I'm currently creating a course on how to book and find your travel why, and so that you're booking travel that's meaningful and purposeful to you. That's kind of my spiel. I'll
Beautiful.
popcorn over to Anna.
Thank you. Anna, how are you?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, perfect. My name is Anna. I'm from Croatia, from the place called Zadar, and I'm representing one of the largest glamping and camping sites on the Adriatic coast. The sun, you can hear, you can see me better now. The sun is crazy today in Croatia. And just as recently, we got interested into transformative travel, and we would love to introduce to our guests and to our employees also a little bit more about that concept, especially because we are into this transformative camping business. We are in a beautiful secluded area in the middle of Dalmatia, and we do have a lot of sustainability practices within the resort. And now we would also love to communicate more authentic stories that are somehow important to the micro region, and would love to think about tourism not only from this opportunistic point, but also as something that can potentially change people and the people who work for us also. That's very important to us. So that's why I'm here. And personally, I would love to learn more about transformative travel.
Perfect, Anna. Thank you for sharing. Let's hear from Sienna and then Becky.
Hi, hopefully you can all hear me. I'm Sienna Picard. I'm located in Santa Cruz, California, and have a master's in sustainable tourism administration from the George Washington University, and I currently work as an associate product manager for Delta Vacations, which is the vacation component of Delta Airlines. So I help manage our hotel and excursion product in primarily West Coast USA domestic destinations and Hawaii. And I just came across the TTC and I was interested. So yeah, always looking to learn more.
Thank you for being here, Sienna. We are glad you joined us. And Becky, are you there?
Hi everyone, I'm just driving, so I don't have my camera on.
No
My
problem.
name's Becky Roberts and I run a business called Kurudi Projects. We're based in Kenya. Kurudi means to return to yourself in Swahili. So we are running sort of group mastermind, entrepreneur mastermind that are based in like the Kenyan bush. So we call them total proximity mastermind experiences. It's about proximity to the leader, to the group, and to themselves in this sort of envelope of Africa and sort of where we all began. And yeah, this sort of African energy. So nice to meet you all. And yeah, look forward to hearing more.
Thank you, Becky. Well, I love to hear this, the stories and the presentations is my favorite part of the sessions, to meet each of you. And I'm gonna now to share my screen and hopefully you can see the presentation I have for you today. Let me see. Now. Oops. Should be now. Okay, can you see the screen? Great. Okay, so we talk about today Transformational Travel Council, who we are. So we are the global leader in transformational travel. Maybe you heard about us from, we've been all around, the world. We are going to talk about our story, how we started, but we are all about building community and delivering education. Okay, so this is the two big fields what we are in, community and education. So what we want is to help people harness the power of transformational travel, regenerative design, human connection, and solidarity to change the world. The story, we started in 2016. So this started as an idea. A few months later, transformational travel was in the cover of Vogue, the magazine, as a trend of 2017, which we are very proud to have created a new category in travel and guiding the industry into this future of transformational travel. So what is our vision? Is a travel that raises the collective consciousness of humankind to regenerate and thrive. The mission is educate and advance tourism, travelers, and communities about the value of self-awareness, mutual respect, fairness, social and biodiversity, and inspire people to take meaningful action in their lives. So this is not only about travel, it's about changing our lives through travel. But when we change enough people, we will change communities and eventually the world as well. So the core value is renewal. We want to restore, reinvigorate, and refresh, return to an ideal true state. So it's like the true self. It's not that we want to, because some people talk about transformation and they think about they need to change who they are. It's not about changing who you are. It's about becoming more of who you really are. It's more about reconnecting with the authentic self. So what's the problem we are trying to help here, or trying to solve? It's about tourism being in an existential crisis. Okay, so we know all about the issues about, over-tourism, the degeneration of communities, and of course, the climate crisis. And people are distracted and disconnected. So we are more connected than ever before through technology, but more disconnected from ourselves, from nature, from each other. So people are hoping that travel can provide them clarity, connection, meaning, and purpose. But sadly, travel has become entitled, empty, exploitative, so superficial and artificial. So where do we go from here? So the solution we propose from the TTC is a more mindful approach to travel and tourism to change the world, one person at a time, one traveler at a time. We mean this in a very real sense because when relationships with the self, relationship with others, and relationships with nature evolve, the systems evolve and positively impacts traveler, host, and communities. So in its simplicity, is a deeper way of experiencing travel that leads to a deeper and more conscious way of experiencing life that is good for all. It's about the paradigm shift. Okay, so here you have the two columns, and we are trying to shift the paradigm and travel from mindless traveler to mindful traveler, from mindless tourism to mindful tourism. Okay, so from consumptive, extractive, and challenging to stretching, opening, present, from entitled to ethical, for empty to you get the point. So what's the problem with change? Because when we talk about change, and I know that there is, people talk about transformation and not always there is like, studies or like a solid foundation. And we are going to talk about also how we base our research and all that. But there is the problem with change, that travel professionals are interested in transformation for their culture and customers, but they need to provide effective context and tools to facilitate this behavior change. And travelers are the ones that seek the transformation. They seek the change, but the action of sustaining the change also can be difficult. So it's not about creating or achieving the change, but also sustaining is the problem. And then, of course, it can be disappointing if the outcomes are not like what we expect, and overall dissatisfaction. So this is a challenge that anything that we want to change has. It's not only about travel, okay? It happens with you want to maintain weight loss, quit smoking, New Year resolutions, any kind of goal that implies change, the failure rate can be as high as 90%. So we need to create some, use behavioral science to guide effectively this change, this transformation, okay? So if you haven't watched the YouTube video, I will recommend you. Joseph Pine has a very good YouTube video about transformation economy, okay? So, and he explains very well about transformation economy, so I'm gonna try to explain as good as he does, but he uses the example of coffee, okay? So he says like the different market, the different economies through the years. So with the example of coffee is very clear. So coffee are actually coffee beans, which the value or the cost of a cup of coffee beans, like coffee beans could be like 2-3 cents, yeah? But when you are taking these goods, I will provide the video link, no problem, yeah. You take these coffee beans and you roast them and you put them into a package and you put them in the supermarket. Then instead of 2-3 cents, then the cost per cup or the value is like 10-15 cents, okay? But then you take this to the next level and you go to a coffee shop and actually you brew the coffee and you serve the coffee and you provide a service. Then the coffee could be like, $2, €2 approximately. But then you go to the next level of coffee when Starbucks, for example, they provide these experiences, and then you don't pay the €2, you pay the €4 or more, right? For the same just 2 cents value of coffee beans. But is the value perceived value of people when you go in the ladder of the economy, the way it has evolved? You have also the example with Nespresso that you buy these coffee machines and you have the experience of doing coffee at home. But the next level, as he explains, is transformation. So it's like experiences is not enough anymore. People now, they are looking for transformations. And we just take this example and we bring it to travel. Okay, so travel are experiences, but people want more than that. It's not enough to provide experiences. We are just now in the transformation economy. And here I'm going to talk about the theory that the science that is behind our research, our courses, our education, because it's rooted in positive psychology, is rigorously designed, the foundations and the framework we work with. We have mythology, neuroscience, deep ecology, spirituality. So it's all about, using the research that we have, the experts that we have. So there is actually a scientific explanation of why people change as a result of adventure experiences like travel. So we are based on this theory. And here you have in this graphic a little bit of the steps that we use in our courses. Our signature course is the Transformational Travel Design program that I will talk about as well in a few minutes. But is inspired in the hero's journey. So maybe you have already recognized, and if some of you is familiar with the concept of the hero's journey from Joseph Campbell. So this is this hero that steps away from the familiarity and goes into the unknown, and then overcomes challenges and enemies, but also makes friends and allies, and comes back transformed, comes back different, and shares the gift with their family and friends. So this is a little bit of the framework we are using, where we are, why we want to travel, how to plan and prepare, how we go, and how we return. There is a before, during, and after, okay? And the goal is to reduce stress, burnout, depression, disorientation, all the reasons why people want to embark on a meaningful trip. But then we want to boost self-awareness, consciousness, self-confidence is a big one. People are looking to be more confident, maybe more clarity, more purpose and meaning, etc. So from our experience, there are mainly three reasons why people embark on a transformational trip. Are the 3 Ds: disruption, discomfort, and desire. So disruption is when people are in a situation in their life when something has changed. And maybe they are at crossroads. Maybe they are going through divorce or career change or approaching retirement. Something has changed in their life. They cannot go business as usual. They need to change something. So they are looking, they see the benefit of stepping away from their familiarity and their routine to see their life from a different perspective, gain clarity, and of course see things different, new perspective, do things different, because when you see different, you do different, and as a result you become a different person, you come back transformed. The other reason is discomfort. So not necessarily anything has changed, it's just they are not happy with their situation, they are looking for something more. So this is another reason why they step into transformational travel. And the last reason is desire. So desire means that your life is, is good, you don't have nothing, is no pain necessarily, but you are meant for more. Maybe you are looking for becoming a better version of yourself. You want to grow, personal growth and spiritual growth is a big one as well. So there are some examples here of catalyst, life milestones. Sometimes it's like turning a significant age, 30, 40, 50, it can be already a reason that you want to, take time to look back and see, okay, what I've done in my life, what I want to do. It can be many reasons, but basically are these three. So I'm going to introduce now the 2 ways I mentioned earlier, that we have 2 ways that you can get involved or you can collaborate with the TTC. One of them is community. Okay, so we have a community of diverse people, like-minded but diverse, approximately 300 people from all around the world that we come together. And it's an opportunity for networking, collaboration. We also give you market visibility. You have a profile when you become an ally. You have a profile in our website. You have your directory when you can, update about your business, upcoming trips, etc. You also have opportunity to do networking between each other. So we meet at least twice a month, all the allies, and we go through breakout rooms. We do elevator pitch. So we help each other to grow, because when one grows, everybody grows in the community. We are all about win-win. There is no competition. It's all about collaboration. So the networking opportunities are amazing for creating partnerships, referrals, etc. Then we have educational events. This also happens within the community. So usually it's one of us, one of the allies that shares what they are expert, what they have learned, all their, also failures, that provide value to other people. They can learn from their experiences, but also is a way for you to also gain visibility within the community. So if everybody knows what you do and your expertise, it's easier that people will refer people to you, or they will become clients or refer you some clients, or maybe know somebody who knows that you need or you are looking for. Ally-only gatherings. We have a special Facebook, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp groups only for allies. You have the opportunity to host one of our events as well. And then we have media heralds. So we have also another community which is parallel to the allies, which are top journalists from top magazines and newspapers. So we have once a quarter a meeting with them. So they also meet on their own, and we meet in our own, and then once a quarter we meet together. So there we also go into breakout rooms, and we also go to education. They tell us, because what we try to get here is connect. The journalists are looking for stories, and they always write about articles about transformational travel, and the allies want to be featured in there. So there is also a win-win there, opportunity there. So you can engage with media heralds when you are an ally. Also be featured in our newsletter. We always welcome allies, and when you publish your profile, we tell everyone, check this profile from this person who has joined. You will have discounts in courses and events, and then we will give you a logo that you can use in your website, in your signature. So you let people know that you are a member of our community of purpose. Okay. So this works as a membership. So you're going to be an ally. We have 3 different levels depending on how big is your business. So up to 5 members or full-time members in your team, in your organization, you will be small business level. And this is $37 a month or $400 a year. The first month for this is free, so you can join, you can try. There is no, obligation to stay if you don't like it. And then, but if you pay in advance, if you commit for 1 year, which I would recommend, because of course, networking is, the more you put, the more you receive. So it's an investment, okay? So you need investment of your time to be there, to show up, to help each other, and then you will see the return of investment. So it takes a few months as well to, for you to see this return of investment. So I would recommend you to invest for 1 year. And if you do that, we will give you as a complimentary market your experience, which is access to our community. We have nearly 10,000 subscribers in our newsletter to purposefully promote your trips or whatever is your services. And this is a cost that we offer. The cost is $250 for this, and we will give you for free if you invest in the annual allyship. Okay, whatever the annual allyship is for you, if it's small, medium, or large. I will take all the questions now. I finish just with this slide. So the other thing, so we have community, and then we have the education. Okay, so our signature course is a transformational travel design program. Okay, so we have in different formats. We have 3-day, 5-day intensive, and then we have the 5-week signature course. It's the same, but it's the way it's delivered is different depending on how your schedule, the way you prefer to learn. So people who want to do the intensive is like 3 or 5 days in a row, 4 hours or 6 hours per day, and that's it. And the 5-week is like twice a week for 5 weeks. So you have more time between sessions, more time for self-reflection and digest and, ask questions, receive the feedback from our experts, etc. So in this course, you will gain the tools that you can use to design and create a transformational customer journey. You will also receive the frameworks, best practices, case studies about the transformation economy that we talk about. You will have the opportunity to connect with a global cohort of professionals. So similar as the allyship here, you don't need to be an ally to do the course. Some people ask me sometimes, is independent. But if you are an ally, you will have 15% discount in the course. but you can do the course without being an ally. So you have the opportunity to connect with the cohort of professionals that they create a deep bond because there are many hours together and learning and working together. So you create beautiful relationships and networking. Then you have a final capstone project with practical application for your business. So this is not only the theory that you will receive all this information, all the research and the experience we know through all these years, but you will also come with, some people come with an idea, some people are more advanced and they have already, a product or service that they want to improve maybe. So you come with a seed and you get out of the course with a plant. Okay, so after all these days or weeks that you are in the course, you will nurture this plant and you have something really tangible at the end of the course to just go and implement it with your clients or with your business. So all the transformers, which are graduates from our course, they will have an accreditation, they will receive a certificate and also a logo, a badge that supports this, that they have already passed the course. You have here the logo for your reference is here, transformer. And it supports brand awareness and lead generation. Also boosts customer satisfaction and referrals because, of course, this translates. You will provide more transformational experience to your clients, which they will be more happy. They will refer you to more, people. You will be more aligned with your values personally and professionally, which travelers are seeking. And I mentioned already that allies have a 15% discount, but you don't need to be an ally to sign up. So if you're interested in the course, these are the next departure dates. We have a 5-day intensive upcoming now in April from the 8th to the 12th. This is the time for this course I'm mentioning because I know there are people here from the US or the Western part, but this is more, we start at 9 a.m. Europe time, Central European time, and then 3 p.m. Philippines. But then we have in May, starting the 5-week signature course, which starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Central European time. And this is 2 hours, Tuesdays, 2 hours, Thursdays for 5 weeks. And the same at the end of the year, we have again another 5-week signature, which is from the 8th to the 8th of October, 7th of November, same times, okay? So the 5-day intensive is 5 days in a row. The 5 weeks is 2 hours twice a week for 5 weeks. And I have here a couple of case studies because some people sometimes is asking, about what is exactly what we get from the course. So here we have the CEO of Barracuda Group. And she said, if your business reflects your personal purpose and you believe it can contribute to the human evolution and also leave a legacy for future generations, the Transformational Travel Design Program will inspire and guide you through the process of designing transformative experiences to your clients. And we have also Elinor Fish, the founder and CEO of Run Wild Retreats. She said, this course put language to the process that we witness our guests go through without fully realizing that they were experiencing. And she redesigned the whole customer onboarding process. She was already very advanced in travel and transformational travel, but what she learned helped her to, redesign the whole onboarding process to support better the transformation of their clients. This course was a revelation. So that's it from my part. So the next steps could be, of course, we are going to open now for questions, but if you're going to become an ally or transformer to take the course, you will just reach out and get started. So stop the sharing now. And I'm going to check the chat because I saw that were some questions. Can you provide the link for the video? I want to look it now and put it here. Jennifer said, do you happen to have an idea how many people are coming to the TTC website and researching the directory per month? Good question, good question. I think I was asked this in the past. Let me see if I have this data. Feel free to share your questions there. And I want to also look for the video. In the meantime, So here's the video. And let me see if I find this. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, so we had 46K visits every year and 15,000 email subscribers. This is the last data I have. What else? What other questions you have? I'm sure, don't be afraid to ask questions. Sometimes people think that are very, personal questions or, unique questions, but I'm sure the question you are thinking, other people here, or maybe, in the recording, because other people have subscribed and maybe cannot do it live and they will watch the recording. So share your question. I'm sure other people will benefit from it.
I have a question about the training program. I wanted to know in this 5 weeks program, how academic that is. In other words, is it a fair share of the practical work also, or it is more theory based? So who are the lecturers? I know you can't go into the, specifics of the course, but would just to like to know a little bit more than just how long does it last, and what is the price for it, if it's possible?
Yes. Okay. Let me see one moment. I will find the brochure. Okay. I share here also in the chat. You can download, hopefully, the brochure. So our facilitator is Professor Ivana. She's a PhD, is the head of research and education at the TTC. We had actually, I think, Anna, it would be good because this morning earlier we had info session specifically about the course. So I think I'm going to send you the recording of that. Let me go. I can put it here for everyone, by the way, so you will all have the recording. But yeah, so it's both theory and practical. So we have the capstone project, which is the practical part of the course. Here is this one, yes. So this is the info session that we did this morning. Is also on YouTube. So we have the theory, and then Ivana, what she does is very hands-on course. So puts you in breakout rooms with some, assessments. And the thing is that you come with an idea, or sometimes it's, depending on where you are in your journey. Some people come with an idea, or some people come with something solid that is like, this is how I do things, and I want just to improve it or make it more, transformational. And then through the course, you work in that tangible thing, wherever it's a service. As we saw the example of Eleanor, she was the onboarding process. She changed the whole onboarding process. So you come out of the course with something tangible on top of the learnings and all that, but you are going to have like breakthroughs like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, this is how I do things. I can do this different. I change or I tweak this, and it will change the whole experience. So you will have all these, moments during the course that you can implement in your whole personal business. Thank you for the question, Anna. Wendy, what about you?
Yeah, I guess I kind of came to this wondering like what you really get out of it. Because I think the partnerships are what were most enticing for me. So is there a way that you organically connect us with partners, and like how do we, like if I'm planning travel and I'm booking with someone who's planning travel, like who's making money off of what? Like, so, like if I'm just referring you to a company or using them, like, is there back end commission, or is it just like, hey, we offer 10% to all TTC people, or how does that work?
I'm not sure if I understand the question. You are asking about the allyship or the course?
No, I'm asking about the partnerships that you have on your website.
The partnerships we have on our website. Okay. Where do you see it in the website? Let me see. Where do you see
So
it?
there's huge list of partners, which look like companies and individuals. And so
Oh,
curious how that,
the member directory?
yeah, that might be it.
The member directory? Okay. So when you go to the website and you go to member directory, these are actually our allies.
Okay, so your word is allies, not partners. Okay. So
Yes.
how do we, like, financially, what's the benefit of partnering with them and vice versa? Why would they want to partner with us?
Yeah, so when you are a member, an ally, you will have the benefits I share in the presentation. Okay, so first of all, you will have your directory in our website. So we have all these visitors every year, and you will have the opportunity for them to find you through Transformational Travel Council. Yeah, so you will
Okay.
have there, of course, your website, your services, your trips, all that. So this is the market visibility that you will have as a member. Then you have the networking opportunities. So all these members that we have around the world, we meet together at least twice a month. And is part of networking opportunity where we learn from each other, we collaborate with each other, referrals, all these opportunities of, if you think every person in the room average knows 250 people. So whatever you are doing that is different from the others, they will know somebody who may need your services or somebody who you will maybe looking for to work with or to collaborate or to partner. So that's the power of network or power of networking. So you are in a room where people are on the same page, they are in the same, industry. So despite they do different things. So I don't know if this is what you were asking, if I answer your question.
Not really.
Okay.
So I'm curious, like the back end, like if I were to work with, we'll just say company, like we'll just call it like, I don't know, Anna, what's your company's name?
So it is art and glamping. Okay, so would you get certain commissions? Is that
Yeah,
or
so
a
like
better deal for your clients than the other way around?
through Anna's company. Is that the intention? Like,
Oh,
I mean, because like if you're a travel agent, when you ask for a price to a company, like using your IATA number, you would get a like set discount. So is that the same or is this different? Or is it just because you have this connection, you know that they're going to be a good resource? Like I'm trying to understand.
yeah. Oh, this is something that you will negotiate with Anna. So when we go together and say, look, Wendy and Anna, we want to be partners. Okay. Now you discuss the what is the conditions. Okay, so who do you work with? Who I work with? We have the same kind of audience, maybe, so we can, help each other. Okay, for every client you send me, I will give you 10%. That's something that you will negotiate internally.
Right. Okay. So there's not, I was just wondering if there's any kind of like negotiated understanding between partners.
No, we just come together and then from there, it's just the channel. You will create the partnerships from there.
Okay. So TTC is basically just like the aggregate for
The
connecting
connector, yeah.
people. Okay. So for the course, like what do you come away with? Like you learn about companies, how to book travel. I know you have a platform that you're connected to. Like what are like what's unique about TTC that I couldn't go learn on my own or like do somewhere else?
Mm-hmm. Well, this is maybe the video that I sent is more specific about the course, and you will learn details about what we offer. And it's Professor Ivana who explains her, so she has all the knowledge. But basically, is learning from the global leader in transformational travel. That everything we know we will share with you. So all the research we've done and all the knowledge we have, we will share with you. And then not only the theory, but you will also come, as I mentioned earlier, with something tangible out of this course that you can develop. And as you go through the course, you will have the feedback from the experts to say, okay, what about if you do this different? Or you will have this feedback, which I think is priceless, from these people that, they have the knowledge.
Okay. So the advantage sounds like you have experts. And why are they experts?
Why? Because they have done the research, they have done the homework.
Okay.
Why you go to I don't know, university and learn from teachers, right? They have the knowledge.
Yeah, but they are accredited. I mean, they are the professors. I think that's what if I'm not mistaken, Wendy, what is the credentials they have to teach us about the transformative travel?
Yes, so Professor Ivana is a PhD research and head the research and education. Yes. and she's been a university teacher as well in
But
several universities in
is
Europe.
she like in ecology or in tourism or in sustainability or
Regenerative
in
travel. She's
philosophy?
expert in regenerative travel.
Okay.
I think all this information will be answered in the video that I share, because it's more, specific about the course. And you will see her, and you will she introduces herself and she explains about her background and all that.
Do you have any teaser courses or anything to understand like the formatting and like, because I mean, if I, spend 2,000 euros on a course, I want to make sure that it's like a learning vegetable that I'm going to be able to take on and like enjoy. So do you have like a mini course or anything that you provide?
Yes, so you have here the brochure as well that you can download. So here you will see the steps, the curriculum, all the, the formats, what the syllabus, everything is there. So you will find also in the video testimonials, other graduates who share their experience, and they will share what they have learned from the course as well. And if you want to meet someone, or you say, okay, I would like to be introduced with one of the members to discuss with them, we can also do that.
Great. And if you happen to have any of these educational sessions, again, in some near future, I'm going to take a look the link, of course, because I'm interested into the course. But I would love also to maybe have the opportunity to ask some questions to Ivana. So if you plan to have something in near future, please, can you just add me on the list?
Yes. Look, we have actually. So this that I shared this morning, that I shared just here, was from this morning.
Yeah.
But if you want to join the next one, I can put the link here for the next session. We do this in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we have another one with her.
Okay, it is also going to be like afternoon Central European time.
Same time of today, this one.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
We are now. So this is, let me see, 3rd of April. I'm going to share the link here so you can register. The info session. Okay, so the video I shared is just out of the oven from this morning, but if you want to join the next one live, is in the link, in the chat.
Sounds good.
Okay, ladies, any other question?
I'm all good.
Okay, good.
No, thank you very much for your
Yeah,
time.
thank you.
Thank you, ladies, for being here.
Bye-bye.
We keep in
Bye.
touch.
Cheers.
Bye.